welcome to Salesforce Master. This is Fatih, yet another interview with a fellow colleague from Clarusway. Sergio is here today with us. He's going to tell us about Clarusway, what they offer. Welcome, Sergio.
Welcome, Fatih. Thanks for having me. As you mentioned, my name is Sergio. I am the Salesforce Bootcamp team lead, and also I am the COO of 340 IT consulting company.
Great. We're very glad to have you here. It's one of our interview sessions that we have with people from the Salesforce ecosystem and yourself. We met actually through the bootcamp, and Sergio was our lead for our cohort, and it was a kind of like a roller coaster experience, but it was a good experience now that we have finished the bootcamp and did our project and ready to go into the workforce, and really excited. But for people who are maybe just starting out or thinking to start out on an IT career and possibly go into Salesforce, I just wanted to have a chit chat with you about how Clarusway offers, what they offer, and then what kind of path they take the students through. So let's just begin with tell us about generally Clarusway, like what it is and how did it start and what does it do actually?
Sure. As you know, Clarusway is an IT bootcamp located in Tysons, Virginia. Clarusway was founded in 2019. I'm in the team since 2020, by the way. We provide intensive and immersive IT training for anyone.
Okay.
And we graduated more than 3,000 students from 39 countries.
Wow.
And at the moment, we have more than 1,600 students from almost all over the world.
Wow, okay.
And our graduates landed jobs mostly in Fortune 500 companies. We are so grateful for that. I'm assuming, among those companies probably are Google, Amazon, and whatnot. So tell me a bit about your goal as a bootcamp. You said that you wanted to train people for the IT industry, but did it start with a specific course, or did you have multiple options for people? How did it grow into being a force, I would say? We started our journey with AWS and DevOps program, and then we have more than 6 programs and upskill programs here. And let me start with the purpose of Clarusway. Our purpose is to help individuals attain practical knowledge through an affordable and effective IT training program. We give students the boost they need to improve their career paths and improve their standard of living. My bootcamp, Salesforce, our goal is to prepare the trainees to become a talent in the Salesforce industry and to train them to achieve new levels of success, providing all needed Salesforce framework with an amazing step-by-step learning program. At Clarusway, we deploy innovative approaches, mentorship programs, peer learning, and project-based group study methods. Our unique methodology enhances the abilities of learners by providing a fast track to become subject matter experts. Students gain their requisite classroom knowledge paired with the necessary hands-on skills demanded by our fast-paced industry.
Okay.
And if we can talk about our programs, or you can ask.
That was actually my next question. So what courses do you provide? Is it just Salesforce and AWS, DevOps, or some other courses? Can you tell us about those?
Yes, sure. We offer career programs like cloud and DevOps training, especially we are expert in Amazon Web Services, data science, software development, Salesforce, cybersecurity, Web3 blockchain, STAT, software development, engineering test. And we also offer upskill and premium courses. In Salesforce, we have upskill program to become a flow specialist and internship opportunity here. And for Salesforce, we are aiming to have some
upskill courses like CPQ, Sales Cloud Consultant, and we're preparing our curriculum for that.
Okay, great. That's very good to know. So sounds like there are a bunch of courses that people can just maybe sign up to and change their life basically. But
Yeah.
what makes Clarusway different than other boot camps? Like what makes you stand out from others?
Yes, the main thing makes us unique among all boot camps is our manpower, dedication, and enthusiasm. We have instructors from leading enterprises. We have mentors, teaching assistants, and marketing, admission, and finance teams. And we are almost more than 200 people working here. We have front-end and back-end employees here. We are here to support the trainees, and we are more than 200.
Okay. Why would someone choose Clarusway? Like why would they take the initiative to choose Clarusway? I know that there are a lot of boot camps out there. Some offer, they all offer different things. Like some offer internship and some offer maybe some extra courses or career or resume building and things like that. I know that there are courses like that because we've gone through them together, and it was really beneficial for a professional career. But why would I choose Clarusway?
Yes, you're right. Why would anyone choose Clarusway? Clarusway is ranked as one of the best bootcamps of 2021 and 2022 by the leading organizations on IT career training like Course Report, Career Karma, and SwitchUp. We selected as best coding, best data science, best online coding, best data analytics, best online, and best AWS bootcamp. And we hope to be selected as the best Salesforce bootcamp in 2022. And you can check the feedbacks also in those bootcamp assessment authorities. A student who follows our guidance from beginning to end is almost certain to land a job even before graduation. Our job placement rate for successfully graduated students is over 90%.
Wow. Okay.
And also in Clarusway, we are actively expanding and increasing how we address student success. We care about that because our main goal is to graduate, to make them graduate successfully and land a job easily after graduation or before the graduation. We are the first and single one of its kind in the IT bootcamp schools as a one-stop shop for students to receive assistance, including life coaching and soft skill training. We have a robust team for this. Also in Salesforce Bootcamp, we have soft skill instructors for especially in Salesforce careers. We have a career management service in Clarusway. We call it CMS. Our CMS embodies our full circle approach to student success with an extensive support. We have a 10-minute interview with our nominees before enrollment. We have some criteria to select them. And also with a multidisciplinary integrated approach, we focus on creating an ultimate student experience here.
I actually experienced that myself, and it's kind of like reminds me flashbacks right now that we went through the CMS courses, and it was really how can I say, it was really kind of like an immersive experience to go through all that. I mean, I've seen throughout my career people advise about those situations, but to do it in a structured way was a different experience. But let's just focus on the Salesforce courses here, because I want to give people the opportunity to see what kind of components you have within the Salesforce courses that you have. I know that you have the admin and developer bundle, and then you have, I think it's the new one, I'm not sure, but you have the admin and consultant bundle. But to go through the admin bundle, what do students would expect? What would they expect when they do the admin course and the developer course? Can you talk about the components that they will go through?
Yes, we tailored our curriculum for non-IT backgrounds, especially because there are many people who are seeking a new life, new career, and we tailored our program for them especially. And at the beginning, so we can divide our program by two, module 1 and module 2. Module 1 is admin training, and module 2 is for developer training. And in the module 1 in admin training, we have track 0 for warm-up training, a 4-week training about giving the non-IT backgrounds, about software development lifecycle, Agile, Jira, and HTML, CSS, SQL, and Salesforce introduction. We aim to make the students to become IT people, and especially make them Salesforce end users at the first month, at the first 4 weeks. And
Probably
then
make them IT oriented first, and then just going to the details. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like an orientation at the beginning. So you mentioned that, and after 4 weeks, after the track 0 warm up, and we start with the admin training for 8 weeks. So we made a curriculum, extensive curriculum, because we aim the students to have at least admin certificate at the end of this training. But our curriculum, with our curriculum, students can easily acquire the Salesforce Associate, Advanced Admin, and App Builder certificates. And after that, we prepare our students for the certification exams. And then we give a break for 1 week. And then we start with the developer training. In the first cohort, our training was very hard, because we aim the students can have the PD1, Platform Developer 1 and 2 certificates, and JavaScript 1 certificates. But in 12 weeks, it is not so easy. So we tailored our program to at least a PD1 certificate. So the students can easily achieve PD1 certificate at the end of our training. We have all the subjects, all the topics in developer training: Apex, Lightning Web Component, Aura, Visual Force, Apex triggers, async Apex. And so we are very good at developer training. We care about flows in admin training and Apex in developer training. We care about much. So we give reviews and recaps for the students. We have live sessions, 12-hour live session in a week, but we want from students to spend their 40 hours in a week, because it's easy to learn Salesforce, but it doesn't mean that you will not be a hard worker. You have to be a hard worker to gain a new life in a new career.
Right. So
and also, we have projects, end-to-end projects for the admin and also for the developer side. We make the students to finish at least 2 projects.
Right. Yes. So a lot of the times, what I noticed was, including myself, I didn't have an IT background, and people are usually skeptical first to even like start the course. Yet alone, when they started out, sometimes like 1 week, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks into the course, they're like, "Oh, I can't do this." They're just thinking maybe to give it up. What would you say, in terms of encouraging people who want to start, or who are thinking to start, or maybe they're into the first 2-3 weeks into their course? It's some encouragement words. What would you say?
There's a boat in the river, and its name is Salesforce. And you can, if you get on the boat, you can have a new and a good career and a good life. At the end of the day, after your work, you can get off and you can take your Tesla car to your home and forget everything, leave everything in the work. But if you don't get that boat, you will stay without doing nothing.
So you're
So
saying
it's
you're saying
easy
is
to learn.
to get into
Yes,
that boat, you know,
yes,
that's the important stuff. Get it? Okay, I like that
it's
example.
easy to learn, and at the end, a good salary is waiting for you, six-figure salary,
Right, right.
waiting for
Hopefully.
you. There are more needs for the talents in US industry. There are so many
Mhm.
needs for that.
Mhm.
Why don't you learn Salesforce?
Right, right. It is an emerging field, obviously. I mean, it's been there for a while, and a lot of there's a lot of demand and there's a lot of interest as well. And it's not really. I mean, of course, you have to work hard, but it's not really. It's not rocket science. You're not building rockets in
Yes,
there. It's just but you have to put certain amount of hours each day, each week. So and then just to build it up. Any final thoughts, Sergio? Well, anything you want to comment on?
yes, I can talk about a little bit success in this field.
Mhm,
And with a multidisciplinary integrated approach in Clarusway, we focus on creating an ultimate student experience here.
mhm,
And the process of student success banks on technology and modern tools for learning, assessments, performance, grades, and certificates aiming to address students' difficulties and gain cognitive skills for a better tomorrow.
mhm,
This process aims at making students responsible for their own learning by self-reflection.
mhm,
You can find a solution here if you are new to IT,
mhm.
switching careers, or wanting to upskill.
Right.
And finally, thanks for having me. We are ready to, and we are so eager to help and support our students and guide to anyone who need help in IT training.
Well, I could say that having graduated from the boot camp, it was a very it was I would say it was a life-changing experience. Now that I'm
Yeah.
getting offers from right and left from companies to even for senior positions, and it's really good. And like you said, it's a learning process. You have to it changes your mindset, I think, and that's very
Yes.
important. So you go into this learning mindset, which is, I think, very important these days, because IT is very fast paced, it changes rapidly, and then you have to
Yeah.
adapt to that change. And Clarusway is a very great tool. It's an excellent tool to get into that world. And I thank you, Sergio, as well to be part of our interview series, and we'll look forward to more interviews and maybe another one along the path. And thank you for coming, and then see you all next time.
Thank you. See you.
Bye.